Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi, good morning everyone. My name is Shirley and today I would like to present a topic entitled Becoming an Effective EFL Teacher. In this presentation, I will explain what makes an English teacher effective in the context of English as a foreign language, as well as teaching strategy and classroom activity that can improve student learning outcomes. To begin with, EFL stands for English as a Foreign Language. This refers to the learning of English in country where English is not used as the main language in daily communication. In many countries like Indonesia, English is learned as a subject in school rather than used in every life. Therefore, the role of the teacher is very important to create meaningful exposure to the language. English is important today because it's used globally in education, business, technology, and communication. That is why effective teaching is a need to help students master it. Okay, the next material is characteristic of an effective EFL teacher. An effective EFL teacher is not simply someone who speaks English fluently or is a native speaker. Instead, an effective teacher should understand how students learn, be able to simplify complex material, and create an engaging learning environment. In addition, the teacher should be efficient, supportive, and flexible in adjusting teaching strategy based on student levels, ability, and learning style. The next material is language learning process. The process of learning language can be explained through second language acquisition theory. According to second language acquisition, students learn language through three main processes. The first is which means students receive language through listening and reading. Second is which means students produce language through speaking and writing. And the third interaction, which involves communication with teacher or classmate. From this perspective, language learning is not about memorizing rules, but about using the language in meaningful context. Okay, the fifth topic is teaching method. There are several teaching methods that are commonly used in EFL classroom. The first is communicative language teaching, which focuses on communication. And the goal is to help students use English in real life situation rather than just learning grammar rules. And the second is task-based learning, where students learn English by completing meaningful tasks such as solving problems, making friends, or working in groups. Both methods encourage students to actively use the language in practical ways. Okay, communicative language teaching classroom activity. For example, in communicative language teaching, we can use an activity called Find Someone Who. In this activity, students move around the classroom and ask questions to their classmates, such as, do you like reading books? Or have you ever traveled outside your city? And the purpose of this activity is to encourage students to speak freely and communicate naturally without worrying too much about grammatical mistakes. In task-based learning, one example activity is plan a holiday trip. Students are divided into groups and asked to design a travel plan. They need to decide the destination, budget, transportation, and activity. After complete the tasks, each group present their plan in front of the class. This activity helps students practice teamwork, critical thinking, and English communication in a realistic context. Okay, the next is teacher talk as student talk. In an effective EFL classroom, it is very important to be a balanced teacher talk and student talk. Ideally, students should talk more than the teacher. This is because language learning requires practice. If the teacher dominates the lesson, students will have a fairer opportunity to use English actively, which can slow down their learning process. Next is giving instruction. When giving instruction, teachers should make them clear, simple, and easy to understand. Instead of long explanation, it's better to give step-by-step instruction and support them with example or demonstration. This helps students understand what they need to without confusion. Okay, the next material is checking understanding. To ensure students understand lesson, teachers should not really only on the questions, do you understand? Instead, teacher can ask students to repeat the instruction in their own words or demonstrate what they will do next. This method is more effective in checking real understanding. Okay, next material is classroom management. Classroom management is very important in EFL teaching. It includes setting clear rules, managing time effectively, and organizing classroom activities so that students remain focused and engaged. A well-managed classroom creates a better learning environment and improves student participation. Okay, the next topic is about positive learning environment. Creating a positive learning environment is essential in language teaching. Students should feel comfortable making mistakes because mistakes are a natural part of learning. Teachers should encourage students giving positive feedback and build their confidence in using English. Okay, the next material is lesson structure. A well-structured lesson usually consists of 4 stages. First is the warm-up stage to active student background knowledge. Second, the presentation stage to introduce new material. Third is the practice stage where students try good exercise. And finally, the production stage where students use language freely. Okay, the next material is integrate skill activity. One example of integrate skill activity is new reporter role play. In this activity, students work in pairs where one becomes a reporter and then other becomes an interview. They can discuss topics such as school, event, or daily life. This activity helps students practice speaking and listening skill stimulate usually in an interactive. Okay, the next topic is about giving feedback. Feedback is an important part of teaching. Instead of correcting every mistake, teachers should focus on the most important errors that affect communication. It is also better to encourage students to self-correct rather than simply telling them the correct answer. Okay, the next material is teacher development. An effective teacher should always continue learning. This can be done reflecting on teaching practice, attending workshop or training session, and learning from other teachers. Improving personal English skill is also important to professional growth. Okay, next is challenge in EFL teaching. There are several challenges in EFL teaching, such as student low motivation, lack of confidence in speaking, and difference in ability levels. However, these challenges can be overcome by using creative teaching methods and providing supportive learning environment. Okay, the last in conclusion. To conclude, becoming an effective EFL teacher requires understanding how language is learned, applying appropriate teaching methods, ensuring student participation, and creating a positive classroom atmosphere. With continued improvement and dedication, teachers can help students become more confident and successful English learners. Okay, thank you very much for your attention. This is at the end of my presentation. Thank you. Bye bye. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.